All right. Ooh. Well, you have to get those in quick. You have to get those in quick because I believe we are ready to turn things over to Juh0 for Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster, running 72-hour mode, ending A, NG. Juh0, take us away.
Hello! Welcome! Welcome to Willamette, Colorado! Welcome to the W Mall. W Mall stands for the W... the Willamette Mall! Welcome to Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster. This game was a 2006 remaster of the first Dead Rising game. Capcom decided, hey, we're gonna remaster this game, and it's a really cool remaster. I really do like it a lot. So I'm gonna hop in real quick. The game got like updated a few weeks ago, so you can see this difficulty thing over here. It doesn't really matter at all. It just changes like either normal or casual. It doesn't really matter. I'm gonna be playing this on normal, which is the better difficulty of the gamers. We're gonna start off with 72-hour mode. We'll be here for 3 days, guys. Surely. But yeah, 3 whole days of Dead Rising. But yeah, overtime and infinite modes are actually 2 modes that are unlocked once you finish 72 hours, and then ending A is just basically the ending that I will be doing in the speedrun. So, before I actually start off with the run, Frog. We all love Frog, right? Frog. Alright. But yeah, so we are actually playing as Frank West, and Frank West is a journalist who actually goes into the Willamette Mall just to find some scoops. There is some like zombie apocalypse that happened in Willamette, Colorado, and he's just here to get some scoops and such. Anyways, time will start when I skip this cutscene and start moving.
When do we do the costume bid war?
Oh yeah, the costume bid war! Okay, we can do this now. What is the costume? I forgot about that. That will be the costume, please.
The winner for... Oh my goodness, why is my screen doing this?
Battlefield alone, no crew.
The winner for the costume bid war, CJ as Stray. No, I'm joking. It's Ken.
Ken! Okay, sure. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna skip this cutscene and I will say 3, 2, 1... Go! Alright, so now we are in the Willamette Mall. We are gonna go into the security room real quick and then change our costume to Ken. So, these are the DLC costumes that you can see in this game. There are 20 of them. We are gonna be going with Ken instead. But yeah, we are gonna go to the lobby of the Willamette Mall just to meet some survivors, get along with the survivors, and then help out the survivors as well in the game. So yeah. Also, from what JD mentioned, CJ from Stray, very long inside joke. If you have ever seen my Stray run back in 2022, it's a meme. But yeah, we are here in the Willamette Mall. We saw like a very gorgeous lady in the cutscene. That is Isabella. Isabella will be our partner later on in the game. But yeah, I'm gonna do this real quick, and then basically no zombie apocalypse, right? Right. No! The old woman made the zombie apocalypse happen in the Willamette Mall! So everything is all zombies now. Basically, she wanted to get her dog, and then the dog was like, okay, I'm gonna lead everyone out. And then she opens up the door, and it's like, yeah, zombie apocalypse. Okay, this is not, wow. This is not going right for me right now. I had to beat up Ryan Reynolds from the hit movie Deadpool, and I need his shotgun. Oh, thank you. If I could actually get his shotgun. So if Brian does not die early in the speedrun, we beat him up, I guess. Or the normal way is just to reset the run, but this is a marathon run, so I'm just gonna beat him up, and that's about it. So there's that. Anyways, we need a shotgun for most of the bosses later on in the game. But yeah, right now we're gonna make go-go juice. In the original version of this game, you don't really have this blender. I think the blender comes in if you ever play the Wii version of the game. That's what I heard. But yeah, we're gonna make go-go juice, and we're gonna use the go-go juice right now. So we got fleet foot, and we can actually run around in this place for a couple of seconds. I think it's about like 30 seconds or something like that. But we are also gonna be grabbing one essential item. Oh, I guess 2 essential items in the game. So earlier in the marathon, you may have seen Tony Hawk Pro Skater. Welcome to Dead Rising Pro Skater, guys. Welcome to Frank West Pro Skater, not 2 but 1, because we're gonna do that pretty soon. So yeah, we're gonna be grabbing skateboards along the way, and we are gonna be using that as our transportation throughout the Willamette Mall. So yeah. Alright, grabbing these skateboards, and then another one more item that I need to grab in replacement for my pistol, which is a book that allows me to have more durability on my skateboard. So there's that. So now we are actually skating! Heck yeah! Uh-huh. Uh-huh. What? What? You lied to me? Oh no! I have to change my costume later. Wow, we're gonna get a dress up, I guess. Oh dang, but we're gonna get Ken for a little bit. Anyways, we are gonna be fighting off the first boss of the game, which is Carlito. Carlito is actually split into different bits and pieces, but I had to shoot Carlito with the shotgun. I'm actually using my mouse to actually shoot Carlito at this moment. And there you go, he is actually down. Funny enough, I could actually fail this by, you know, like whenever I use my shotgun and just aim it at him, the shotgun spread is very bad and it will not hit him at all, but it is what it is. But, you know, we got it anyway, so we are gonna be grabbing that on the book. That book is supposedly, sorry, for the enhancement of the gun, if I'm not mistaken, so the gun can actually get more firepower. Oof. But yeah,
I squeeze in for a moment, or do you got more exposition?
A little bit more. There is a little bit of a free time for you to do that later, in the next like minute or so. So yeah. Okay. So yeah, right now I'm also gonna be grabbing an SMG because the SMG for me is going to be used later on in the bosses as well. So shotgun and SMG are going to be used for the bosses, and we are going to be talking to one of the characters in the game, which is the old man. I think the old man is called Barnaby, and Barnaby is actually one of those survivors that was supposed to save the Willamette Mall survivors from you know, this havoc, but you know, the old man did not want to do that, so like, yep. We tried to talk all the way through anyway, so there's that. Anyways, we are gonna be going back to the security room to actually do a bunch of stuff. So now JD, now you can actually slip in some donations.
Thank you, Juh0, and my apologies to both you as well as to chat. Indeed, we got some new donations in for the costume bid war. We had a $25 donation from Rad in support of Mega Man that just says lemons. Thank you so much for that donation, but it was not enough because we got a $50 donation from Juh0 that says, I love horses. They're my friends. So thank you so much, Edward. Oh my goodness, Juh0, so much love, and that means Ashley Graham was the winner, the true winner of our.
I can't believe you lied to me like this.
I'm so sorry. I promise I'll never do it again.
We're gonna bring back the CJ from Stray.
I know, right? Exactly. Oh goodness. Yeah. Go for it, Juh0.
But yeah, we are gonna be going back to the security room. I'm skating really well at this point. I also need to look out for my durability as well. If you can see from the skateboard right here, the durability of the skateboard is actually in blue. That's how much of the skateboard I have. I can use until it breaks. Normally, when I like hit like one of the zombies in the game, the durability actually goes down. We do not want that to happen, so I'm gonna try to at least survive as much as possible. All right, costume
Much like a
change.
regular schedule, much like a regular skateboard, when it runs into a zombie, its durability does indeed go down. Important life facts.
So now we actually gonna be waiting it out for a bit. This is actually time skip. So if you have ever seen the original version of Dead Rising as a speedrun, shout outs to Ecdysis or Teddy Raz or other people who actually run this game. You may see like a time skip mod for the original Dead Rising speedrun. Basically, you don't have this thing, which is the speed up time. It's basically like a cutscene skip and whatnot, or like even a time skip that actually allows you to do all the cases. Capcom decided, hey, we are gonna throw this in because it will take very long for you to complete this whole game without the time skip mod. So they put in a watch, which is the Mega Man Rolex watch, and yeah, yeah, it's the Mega Man Rolex watch. And we're just gonna be skipping time until the next cases in the game. So we are into case 2-2, which is to actually go and help Brad with fighting off Carlito again. We are gonna be fighting off Carlito again. All right. Oh yeah. Also, yes, this is Ashley Graham from Resident Evil 4. So Ashley Graham, pro skater now. Alright, we're gonna be dropping down. This is gonna be a cutscene that I had to watch. Basically, it talks about the Queen Bee. If you smash the Queen Bee, the zombies will die. That's the cutscene and such. But we're not gonna be grabbing any kind of Queen Bee. This is not overtime. Overtime, we have the S ending, which is to grab a bunch of Queen Bees and then finish off the game with ending S. But this is ending A. So, yeah, right now we are gonna be defeating Carlito once again. Now I'm going to be bringing out the shotgun and the SMG as well. The shotgun is actually going to be used for me to break the shield. I'm going to be going on my keyboard right here right now. Ouch! Whoops! And then using my SMG to like shoot. Hopefully I don't... Okay, hopefully Carlito do not move. Okay, Carlito's not actually a nuisance right now. Oh god. Yes! Carlito is actually down! Okay. Wow, this is actually going really good so far. Normally, like, normally on this Carlito segment of the game, I usually waste like 60, 70 bullets. As you can tell right now, I have 60 SMG bullets, which is really good. That was a really good fight. It's a really hard fight as well. Now I leveled up. Yeah, now I leveled up to level 8. I don't think I see stock up, so I don't think I'm gonna be grabbing another magazine, but that's okay. Later on, after another boss fight, I will be grabbing the magazine. But also at the same time, wow, I got bonked. You can get bonked as well. I forgot about that, but that's okay. So I had to really watch out my durability of the skateboard, but lucky enough for us, later on in the game, we are gonna be exchanging boards for our durability. Also, do you guys like Guru? If you have ever played the original game of Dead Rising, we have Guru. So it's this song right here.
We love a $9,000 hype. We made it there, Chad.
Nice. Let's go. Let's go fast as furs. All right. But yeah, basically the inmates are driving around the outside area of the Willamette Mall. In the original version, you get to kill them. And then take their gun and then use their car. But in the Deluxe Remaster, you don't have to kill them at all, and you just like leave them be. It's actually hard enough to kill them anyway, so we just leave them be. They're good people. All right, we are gonna go into the supermarket right here to actually kill off another boss in the game, which is Steven. Also the iconic quote of "This is my store, get out!" All right, here we go. So I'm gonna be shooting. Whoa! Okay, Steven. Okay, Steven did not do the thing that I want him to do, so I had to reset the level all over again. So,
oh no.
What I want to see is that I want him to like get shot by my shotgun. Again? Wow. Okay, I think I just missed. We're gonna do this a few times, but yeah, I need to shoot my shotgun at Steven so that he gets stunned, and then I can actually run back and then use my SMG bullets to actually... What is going on?
Steven's dodge and evasion
Dude.
stats are just OP today.
Steven! I know this is your store! I know I had to get out!
It's
But I need you to die, please! Alright, fourth attempt. Yes, okay, finally, okay.
Alright, there we go.
Now I can actually go to like the corner right here and just like shoot Steven. I'm sorry, Steven, but you need to die. Okay, shotgun here. If I could actually shotgun my way through. There we go, cool. Alright, we got it. We got it eventually. Oh no. Clean up on aisle 3 or aisle 4, whatever it is. Alright, now we get to skateboard our way into the pharmacy. So actually we are gonna be picking up this first aid kit for Brad. So basically in the Carlito fight, after we actually shot down Carlito, Carlito actually damaged Brad. And Brad is actually taken into the security room where, if you have seen the other hot lady in the game, which is Jessie, she's actually taking care of Brad at the moment. So we are gonna be, we actually went to the supermarket, to the pharmacy, to get a first aid kit for Brad, so that we can stitch him up. So yeah, wow, the zombie is grabby, I guess. Damn. But yeah, the zombies can actually grab you, and it's really bad and such. I don't know how they do that, but like, cool. But yeah, right now it's just a long way towards the security room again. So JD, if you have any more donations or any more messages, you can actually say them right now.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much, Juh0. Hitting that $9,000 hype chat. I know we can get to $10,000 in no time. Helping us get above the above that included a $5 donation for a character naming bid war from Nielsen that says creativity isn't my strength. So how about an old-fashioned Furt? So that is true. Furt is indeed now the leading name selection for this bid war. But folks, you can also enter in additional names for consideration, or toss your love in for an existing option as well. And we also got a $50 donation from Motos for our Pokemon RCS Glitch exhibition that says, the staff, runners, and volunteers of Fastest Furs have become an amazing community. Thank you for all of the hard work for extremely important causes. And thank you, Motos, for such a touching comment and a wonderful donation supporting Trans Lifeline.
So real, man. I love this community a lot.
Yeah.
I've been here like every single year. I love this community.
Yeah. Do I have time for one more?
Go.
Yeah, Blooddirg also donating $50 towards his very own glitch exhibition. Would be cool to see this happen. As solid as this game seems, there's still a bunch to mess around with, and I am happy to show it off. That's right, Blooddirg is going to be showing off so much if we're able to meet that $750 goal.
Nice. Okay, we are at, if I'm not mistaken, this is 3-1, if I'm not mistaken. So we are gonna go into the fourth case pretty soon. We had a security camera just looking at Isabella, which is one of the survivors as well that we saw earlier in the game. So we had to talk to Isabella right now, and yeah, we had to go back all the way back to the to the supermarket area just to talk to her and such. But she can be one of the worst bosses in the game as well. She has a motorbike, and that motorbike is really bad because she gets to like move around on that motorbike a lot, and I really hate that. So hopefully she is very nice to me, unlike how Steven was. Steven was not really nice to me, unfortunately. But cross my fingers, I guess.
Let's hope, chat.
All right, here we go. Another set of Gone Guru right here. I love me some Gone Guru. All right. Anything you want to talk about before I get into the fight, by the way? Just
Ooh. Thank you so much, of course, to everybody supporting Trans Lifeline. Let's get those donations in, and let's hope that this fight goes well.
Thank you, JD. I met JD at SGDQ like this year. Oh, such a wonderful dude.
And you too, Juh0. Like, it's so awesome how really fantastic this community is together.
Mm-hmm. Alright, here comes Isabella fight. Basically, she moves around a lot. There we go. And I need to pull out my, there we go. I need to pull out my SMG real quick. Oh my god, jeez. She is fast. Look how fast she is. Okay. Hopefully I can actually end this fight pretty soon. Oh no. This might be bad. Get out of the way, zombie! Uh-oh, this might be bad.
No!
Okay, wait. Oh, she's dead! Yes! There we go. Okay, not too bad, not too great as well, but at least I do not have the heal as well. That was a healing. Yeah, that was another healing item right around me, but I did not use that, so yippee! Anyways, we are gonna be going into the toilet and waste time, I guess. We're gonna spend time in the cubicle. We had to go to 12 a.m. just to talk to Isabella. Next up is also one of my favorite lines in the game as well. If you know it, you know it. But yeah, we're just gonna wait it out until like 12 a.m. in the bathroom. I wish I could like waste time like this.
Like this, I know. Well, while we're in the bathroom, Reddick donates $5 towards the glitch exhibition with a comment that just says horse, 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 horse.
Yo,
horse,
Reddit.
Horse, 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 horse.
Shout out to Reddit. Alright. Here comes me trying to kick a zombie right here. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Kick. No, I missed! Okay. Never mind, it's alright. There we go. I shot him. But basically you can kick the zombie and it's faster, but I missed it. Unfortunately, so I got to use the shotgun anyway. Alright. This is my favorite line. Isabella, I'm so sorry. So now we actually had to grab Isabella, and yeah, we're gonna bring her to the security room because she's injured. Totally because not by me, right? Am I right?
No, of course
surely, surely. But yeah, Isabella, I'm so sorry. Alright, cool. So the inmates that just are called prisoners 1, 2, and 3 are actually on the other side of the mall, which is a very good thing because if they are spawned like right in front of me, like right there, you can tell by my crosshair, it's actually really bad because they would drive towards Frank West and actually shoot Frank West for a bit, and it deals damage, but also it wastes time as well. I've heard that this is actually caused by the time in the game, but I still think that it's random. I don't know why. Maybe it's just me. I still think that it's random, but hey, at least I got good RNG, surely. And totally did not look by the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, we are gonna be carrying Isabella to the security room so that she could stay there for a while until the next couple of missions. I think this is still 5. I'm not, if I'm not mistaken. 7 is gonna be the one that I'm gonna be very much, I think, excited for, but also at the same time scared for. If you guys do not do know about this game, there is a case that's called Bomb Collector, and it's gonna be a rough ride for me as well. So there's that. Seems like we're actually doing well so far with Isabella. Wow. Also the zombies are actually like they're treating me nicely so far. They are not grabbing me. And that's such a good thing. All right. Thank God. Usually my runs would die off here as well because the zombies could like smack me or smack Frank West and would knock Isabella down. And it's a bad thing, bad time loss. But it is what it is. We got Isabella to the security room. And now we are going to be wasting a lot more time. So how do you find this game so far?
Yes, chat, let's hear it. Remember, folks, when making a donation, don't forget to assign it to an incentive or bid war. The option will be visible while filling in your donation and helps to make the marathon the best it could be. To see a list of all incentives and bid wars for the entire marathon, use the command !incentives in chat. Just like Kamari donated $1 towards that glitch exhibition that says Pony Hawk Pro Skater.
How dare you? How dare you? But as I was about to say, so Barnaby turned into a zombie. Oop. And then Brett shot him. F in the chat for Barnaby. F in the chat for Barnaby. But yeah, we are gonna be going to 11 o'clock right here and start off with the 7-2. And this is bomb collector, yeah. So this is bomb collector. The objective of it is to collect bombs that Carlito actually placed around the car park of the Willamette Mall. So yeah, there is one key item that I'll be grabbing later on in the game, which is a key, and that key will be used later on for the final boss of the game anyway. Alright. I think my durability of the board is still okay. It looks like it's still okay. Well, barely okay. I'm gonna hope that... Okay, there's this one thing that I really do not want to happen, which is Carlito actually banging into my car, because we're gonna be using a car to traverse around the car park of the Willamette Mall. So, basically, Carlito is chasing after us, and there are instances where he could bang into the car and get it to break. So I'm hoping to not get that. If I get that and I had to use my skateboard, look at the durability of my skateboard at the moment. It's really bad.
Yeah.
I'm trying my best here.
And I think you're doing great. Juh0, we got a question from chat if you might have a moment.
Go.
Is it possible to prevent anyone named from dying or turned into a zombie?
Yeah, you just have to... Okay, other than the first couple of survivors that you see in the beginning of the game, you can totally, like, prevent anyone to die. So long as, like... Yeah, there's this thing called, like, all survivors as well. You can basically do that. Like, I think, like, there's a debate for this. The number of survivors that you can actually save is, like, 52 or 53, I think. So, you can totally save the survivors. we watched them die along the way. I forgot to talk about the survivors as well, but yeah, you can save the survivors and, like, yeah, bring them into the place and bring them into the security room, and it actually goes into, like, ending B of the whole game, but we're not doing that anyway, so kill all the survivors. Anyways,
The more
grabbing
you know.
bomb. Yeah. There we go. And here comes Carlito. Hello, Carlito. Bye-bye, Carlito. So we want to avoid Carlito right now. And also, I'm trying to kill as many zombies as possible so I can actually level up. My health bar looks fine so far. Surprisingly, it actually looks fine. I'm at full health. How? Why? Oh, my car! Oh, no. That's really far, but it is what it is. Alright. Grabbing another bomb. There we go. Get out. But yeah, the more what am I saying? The more zombies I kill, the more PP points I get, and then I get to level up a lot more. Leveling up, if I have like maybe 1 HP, will give me back to will bring me back to full HP. So full HP goes back to full HP, I guess. But yeah, we bigger PP, the better stuff, I guess. If I could actually grab the bomb.
That's a quote from
Can I
Juh0.
grab the bomb? Grab the bomb, thank you. Oh my god, wait, hold on. Did my car... Okay, no. So Carlito can throw grenades, and I'm gonna be hopeful that, like, the grenade did not hit the car like that. If it hits this car and, like, it smokes up super badly, I am screwed. Yeah. I'm driving in this Corvette, totally safe and normal. Alright, last bomb. Alright, and then there's one more... Wow, okay, sure. There's one more item that I need to grab pretty soon. If I could turn around... Oh! What? Let me get out! There's one more item that I need to grab, which is the maintenance tunnel key. So the maintenance tunnel key is to actually unlock the car park throughout the entire mall from the underground areas. We don't really use that a lot, but it's only used for like one place anyway, which is to go to the final boss of the game anyway. There we go. We grab that, and then I'm gonna grab this just in case as well because I need that. And then hopefully, ow. Dang. Hopefully I can actually get out of here without Carlito banging into my car, please. My beautiful Corvette.
No! no!
Oh, he's not here! I can drive out into the sunset alive! There we go. That is bomb collector. Wow, actually good bomb collector.
Yeah.
Didn't have to use the skateboard. Alright, so now we are gonna go back to the security room because we have already done with what we are supposed to be doing, which is to collect the bombs from what Carlito has been doing so far. So basically the story of this is that, like, if I'm not mistaken, there was like this Capcom and its biohazard, whatever it is, the bio thing. They did this. Well, Carlito and Isabella, I guess, did like the whole bioterrorism and such, and then you know they wanted to. Hello, can I? Sure. They want to just like I think like save the mall or something, but it was too late to save the mall. So like basically, you know, this mall is now infested with. Okay, this mall is now infested with zombies. So they still wanna try to stop it, but also because the I guess the American forces actually caught up onto them. They can't do that. So we had to try to escape as much as possible. Alright. I also need to watch out for my health right now because my health is at 3 bars. But we are gonna be going into one of my least favorite, but also probably some people's most favorite case, which is 8-2. And 8-2, you get to hear one line that I want chat to actually spam. If you're in chat right now, do spam that line. I'll tell you what it is pretty soon. But yeah, JD, if you got any more, like maybe one donation, that would be great.
Sure, we have a $50 donation from Infrabread that says, more games, more marathon, more gooder. Yes, Infrabread. More gooder indeed. Thank you so much for that.
Alright, so now we are gonna be bringing Isabella to the safe room right now, to Carlito's safe room, because yeah, Carlito and Isabella has a safe room inside the Willamette Mall. Now I get to spam this! So, chat, I want you to spam come on and follow me right now, because we have to escort Isabella, because she's running right now, we gotta escort Isabella to the safe room right now. Spamming the commands and follow me's actually is a strat, because if you don't do that, she's gonna like stand still and actually use the gun. We do not want her to do that, so we're gonna do that for the entirety of 8-2. So yeah, I'm gonna be replacing my board right now and getting health right now. Alright, do that.
I am loving seeing chat totally understanding the assignments. We got some come follow me's. We got come on. We got some follows. We are. She better be following, honestly.
Oh, she is. She is definitely following, because I'm spamming it way too many times for her to like not to follow. Yeah. If I don't spam it, yeah, she won't follow. It is a thing back in the original game where like in the original game you can only spam it like maybe once, and then she would like follow, and then she would stop, and then you had to do it again, and then she would follow, and then she would stop, which is a really bad thing. But hey, you know what? Now you can spam it, and I'm gonna abuse that every single step of the way. Yeah, so now we're just gonna be waiting it out for Isabella, so there's that. Any more messages so far?
I am just seeing chat light up here. It's just absolutely hilarious. Folks, remember, we are raising money for Trans Lifeline. We have crossed over the $9,000 threshold, just a little bit away from 9,100. And I know that we can hit that 10K chat. We can do it. Come on, follow me. Come on. Get those donations in chat.
True. Follow fastest first, honestly. Donate to the charity as well. Alright. I'm gonna be going here just to grab a shotgun. Don't worry about that. The follow me's are still gonna be happening anyway. Gonna be drinking wine while still shouting follow me. Let me drinking wine while shouting it out. Ooh. Ouch! Alright, here comes the last portion of the follows. Alright, there we go. Cool. Alright, now we are in the safe, the hideout where Carlito and Isabella do this very sneaky terrorism stuff for some reason. But yeah, hey, we had to go back to the security room and actually follow up on what Jesse is wanting to ask us to do. So there's that. We're also coming up to the final boss of the game as well, which is Larry. And Larry's the butcher guy in the game, who, for some reason, took Carlito as hostage, and now he wants chaos, I guess. So yeah. Anything you still want to talk about, JD?
I am just still absolutely floored by how many commands and follow me's came inside the chat here. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Funny enough, like, because I'm playing this on a controller, the button for the commands and follow me's are actually on R3. R3 is the right analog stick, so I had to press down the right analog stick, like, I don't know how many times, which is a pain in the butt, but it make do because I speedrun this game. Alright. Alright, so going back to the security room once again, getting our, like, one of the last cases of the game as well, and then, wow, okay. And then pretty sure we are gonna be using the maintenance tunnel key for going into the car park, because there is a shortcut that we actually do in the game. Alright, cool. Alright, Jesse, give me my whatever task. 354 fum. I am Larry. Okay. Oh, someone asked what's my favorite outfit for Frank. I say the clown outfit, because the clown outfit is like, oh god, I hate to say this. The clown outfit shows like Frank's is like sexy bod. I just like his sexy bod on the clown outfit. Go search it up if you ever want to see what it is. It's really hot.
Just Juh0 calling it like it is. We're all thinking it, right? Yeah, you know.
Alright, skate! There we go. So we're gonna go on a detour right here. We are not gonna be going outside. We are gonna be going towards this area right here and actually go to the exit, which is where we actually use the maintenance tunnel key. Alright. Go down. And then we go to the car. Alright. So this is another car that we actually use. This is not as fast and as, like, drifty as the Corvette, the red Corvette that we actually use outside. But it may do for how, like, fast it is as well. We don't really want to use the skateboard. The skateboard is not as fast as the car. Alright. More driving as well.
It's generally a truth in real life too. Lots of real facts.
But yeah, we are upcoming to the final boss, Larry, the butcher guy. Larry's really like tanky, so it's also why I had to replenish a lot of the stuff, like getting another SMG, getting another shotgun, and then we are able to be fighting him off right around here. I would really love another, like, level up, but it is what it is. Alright, cool. Alright, here comes Larry, and I'm gonna be using my keyboard once again. I think all the bosses so far I've been using, like, the keyboard anyway, so it's a lot better than, you know, using the controller for this. Okay. So, the way that I do this is that I wrap around the table, or, like, I do a ring around the rosy around him, around the table, and then just shoot him a bunch of times, and then hopefully he doesn't, like, do anything bad and such. Oh, this might be actually good though. If I could actually shoot him like a couple of times. There we go, he's dead. Goodbye. That's an actual good fight, I would say. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. Too bad to Carlito. F in the chat for Carlito. Carlito actually dies. Tells Frank West, hey, take care of my sister, then dies. So yeah, now we actually go back to Isabella. Isabella is actually trying to crack a code or crack a password that that Carlito actually put in, and she doesn't know the password. We were supposed to ask Carlito for the password, and yeah, that's it. Carlito, I guess, doesn't tell us the password, just dies, and then surprisingly enough, like Isabella remembers the password.
Ah.
Question mark? Question mark? Question mark? But yeah, we're gonna go back to the safe room. To what is going on with these zombies? These zombies are grabbing me so me and talking.
Right.
They're just grabbing
Which is
me
the
right now.
correct mode, right? I mean.
Alright, so we are gonna go back to the hideout, and then we are gonna be talking to Isabella one more time. This is also like the last portion of the game, so I'll talk about shoutouts like pretty soon as well.
Awesome.
Yeah! But yeah, shoutouts JD, because he's
Ooh. Aw.
he's a great guy, he's a great host as well. You can hear him as well during AGDQ 2025.
That is true. Yes, that
Yes.
is true.
All right,
Oh,
we talked to Isabella. We done for. We got the facts. This is actually the last case that we did. But in order for you to finish off this game, you had to survive the entire like the whole like security force thing or whatever the American force thing. But we don't have to do that. We just have to go back to the security room. We had to time skip stuff. We're gonna look at our Rolex for the entirety of the last segment of the game. So I guess a few shoutouts. Shoutouts to the Dead Rising speedrunning community. People like Teddy Raz, Ed Dices, Street Bat Guy, Sweet Ola. Those people are great. I did this run back in like I think Disaster Relief done quick, and I really like appreciate like Teddy Raz commentating over my run. Unfortunately, he's not here to help me commentate, but I'm commentating on my own. So there's that. Anyways, yeah, shoutouts to the Dead Rising community. Shoutouts to Fastest First as well. I love Fastest First. Like I've been doing like speedrunning for a while now. I've been like submitting all these games to Fastest First. They always do very good causes, very good charity causes and such. Shoutouts to Trans Lifeline. Yep. One of my favorite like places to be, one of my favorite communities to be in as well. The furry community and such, because the furry community, big part of me as well as a horse furry as well. But yeah, other than that, yeah. So far, if there's anything you want me to talk about or anything you want to talk about, this is your chance.
Yeah, no, Juh0, and big thanks to you for being a part of the community for so long as well. I did get a donation in, and I think it called for some bad zombie jokes. So we have JB Henry donating $5 to enter a new naming bid war option, Bruce, with a comment that says, "I'm hoping to start a bad zombie joke donation train, so here goes. What's a zombie's favorite brand of underwear? Hanes."
You might cut off halfway, and it was like,
That's the joke was hands, like as in braids.
oh, it just had.
Gotta love Discord noise cancellation. Am I right, folks? Am I right?
But yeah, if anyone want to check me out, my name is Juh0 or Juh0. Check me out on Juh0, twitch.tv/Juh0. That's Juh0RSE. I speedrun a lot of horror games, a lot of variety games. I play a lot of horror games / variety games as well. I stream like almost every day anyway, so if you want to check me out, you can always check me out. Here comes the security forces, the American forces, whatever it is. Anyways, time's gonna come out pretty soon, and time. There we go. That is
GG.
that is ending A of Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster, or Juh0, as I would like to call it. But yeah, we get this. I can't see this as the Ashley Graham outfit with the shorts and whatnot.
Yeah.
It's like setting around like that. Oh no. But yeah, at the end of the game, we actually get to wait it out for the helicopter dude that actually was supposed to escort us out of here. He's still alive. Oh shit. Oh my god.
That son of a bitch made it. Got his scoop.
He got his scoop.
Can't wait to get my share of the take.
Alright, they survive, right? Surely. Yay, they survive! Surely the pilot did not get caught by a zombie and die in the fire of the helicopter. Boom. That's for you to figure out. But yeah, that is ending A, as you can tell. Ending A, game clear. If I were to continue this, is more of ending S as well. But yeah, that's it for me. I'm Juh0, Juh0. JD, you can take it away.
Juh0, thank you so much for such an amazing run. Let's give it up in chat. And folks, if you haven't seen our Blue Sky, there was an absolutely phenomenal promotional picture that was drawn for Juh0's run. Follow us today on Blue Sky for community updates and exciting moments from this weekend's speedrunning action. Use the command !Blue Sky in chat for a link, or find us by searching for fastestfurs.com on Blue Sky. I am absolutely loving seeing everyone showing up for this weekend portion of our marathon, where we have broken through $9,100, 10K, absolutely in sight. Let's make it happen, chat. I am so excited for us to be raising money for such an amazing cause. And for those of you who are just joining us, you are indeed watching Fastest Furs Fall Fest 2024 in support of Trans Lifeline. We're proud to be raising money for Trans Lifeline for the 5th consecutive year. Founded in 2014, Trans Lifeline is a crisis and peer support hotline run by trans people for trans and questioning callers. Calls to Trans Lifeline are fully anonymous, confidential, and use informed consent when connecting to resources outside of the hotline. Operating in both US and Canada, Trans Lifeline needs our help to meet the ongoing demand for their services, and we hope that you consider joining us in supporting their life-saving work by using the command !Donate in chat. For more information, please visit www.translifeline.org. And folks, we are going to tune in to an amazing interview with our Pokemon Arceus runner coming up between Lori D. Bunnykins and Blooddirg. Let's go ahead.
All right, hello everybody, and welcome back to Fastest Furs Fall Fest 2024. My name is Lori D. Bunnykins, and I am here with our Pokemon Legends Arceus runner, Blooddirg. How are you doing, Blood?
Hello everyone. I'm doing well. Very excited. First time I'm doing this run online instead of in person. That's nice.
That sounds very exciting. And this is quite the run. And I have a few questions to ask you about it, particularly about the game itself. What drew you to Legends Arceus as a speed game? I'm wondering kind of if the more active style of Pokemon game that this is compared to the rest of the series really appealed to you, or if you've already been a fan of the more traditional turn-based Pokemon games and this was just kind of a new way to experience that.
I actually don't like the more normal Pokemon games in terms of their battle focus. So when this game came out and it turned out to be this very catching and interacting focused game, I just fell in love with it. But I didn't consider speedrunning it until I saw someone called Tippy speedrun Catch 'em All, and that's kind of like how I got started in the game. And I just got hooked on Catch 'em All, and I actually didn't do any percent until 2023. So I pretty much ran Catch 'em All for just a year, and then I also started to pick up any percent and everything because I just wanted to run anything in the game at that point. And normally I'm just someone who usually speedruns only Mario, and that was a complete new experience to me. And it turns out I really love the whole routing process behind the research that you need to do, and everything just around it. And yeah, it's lots of fun just interacting with all these Pokemon.
Yeah, and in particular, I think the thing that stands out to me the most in this game is you briefly mentioned the research level. Do you want to go a bit into what that is for people that might not be specific with this game and how it affects the run?
So, in Legends Arceus, we have a new way to deal with the Pokédex. Instead of just recording that you've caught a Pokemon, every Pokemon has its own set of tasks, like say catching uh, or like feeding it, seeing it use a move, making it evolve, seeing it from jump out of a tree or something. And all of these tasks count towards a points total. And this points total is what determines your progress in the game. So instead of having certain story elements, like in the traditional games, you had the gym battles. In this game, you have the nobles you fight, but at the same time, that is not enough. You have to have a certain rank within the Galaxy team to be able to access the new areas. And that is also including obedience level and items you have access to, like the Pokeballs you can use. And that is the big focus of the game.
All right, yeah, it's again one of my favorite systems in terms of like how it encourages you to, and also requires you to actually spend time exploring instead of just going point A to point B. And speaking of, you'll be going a lot of places. This is one of the longest runs we have in the event. So I'm wondering if you have any particular highlights about the run that you really want people to see, or if it actually just is 4 hours full speed ahead.
It is a mix. Well, there's a good amount of cutscenes in the game, at least. So it's not just flat out, but there's lots of movement that I hopefully will be shown off without too many issues, especially a particular jump up a cliff in Coastlands, which isn't. It looks much harder than it actually is, just because we've practiced a lot over the years, and lots of little movement things everywhere, just making use of the mounts that we have. And yeah, I hope I'll be able to show what this game can deliver in terms of movement, because luckily this game has movement, unlike pre-programmed paths you can take with the grid system in the older games, or just being able to run around. That's kind of like it. You have a more three-dimensional approach to the whole movement, which is really nice.
All right, yeah. Now, I actually have a question about one of your incentives, because it's very popular for speedrun marathons to have an incentive to name the Pokemon you're going to be using a lot. But the Pokemon in particular stands out to me. Your incentive mentions will be nicknaming Gastrodon. Now,
Exactly.
I've done a few Pokemon speedruns myself, and I'm used to these very fast offensive Pokemon. The games I've run, you use mons like Excadrill or Flamigo. So what is it about this like slower, tankier Pokemon that is perfect for a game like PLA?
Well, it turns out the speed doesn't really matter too much with the system that the game uses. We care more about the moves it has and the damage it can output. Specifically, there's two moves that it can learn that are very helpful. One that I'll be using only once, but it's still very helpful to set up the fight in a particular way, is Mud Bomb. Because in this game, the way accuracy works is totally different, and I'll be shrouded by some sort of stuff. And that means the chances of missing for the enemy Pokemon is much higher. And it turns out the AI likes to use moves that are always hitting a Pokemon regardless of accuracy, much more than normal moves when you are shrouded, for example. And that is something we can use to manipulate to make a fight much less annoying, because otherwise, we're in one of the fights we'll face a Gengar, and we wanted to use Dark Pulse because Gastrodon, with its defenses, can survive 2 Dark Pulses. If it even gets to use 2. That's also another thing. Like, speeds do vary a little bit based on the Pokemon we catch. And we can survive 2 Dark Pulses, and the plan is to be able to just get hit by Dark Pulses instead of it trying to launch a Hypnosis on us. And because Hypnosis is super inaccurate, and the AI does understand that, it wants to use Dark Pulse, and it's a much more consistent fight that way. And later on, just the damage from Earth Power, which is the other important move, is so significant that we're just using Earth Power to get through the Skuntank we have to face twice in Highlands. And then also later on, when it's at a specific level, that is level 40, it will master the move. And with that, when a move is mastered, there's an agile style and a strong style. And with a strong style Earth Power, we are guaranteed to one-hit KO a Rhyperia later on in a battle in Iceland, which is the main reason why we want Gastrodon around. As that is a otherwise pretty annoying Pokemon to deal with, because that is a fight against 3 Pokemon at the same time with Magmortar, Electivire, and Rhyperia. The Magmortar, it cannot really hit us with the fire moves. Electivire cannot do anything with the electric moves it has, and Rhyperia, we just one-shot. And that is the key reason why we want Gastrodon on the team.
All right, yeah. I love how, like, particular that routing is. You found, like, the one perfect scenario, really, for all those fights, and really narrowed down on it. Well, thank you so much for joining me. I think we've gained a lot of insight on what the run's going to be about, and we really can't wait to have the run shown off on stream. But before we go, I do have one more quick question that you've probably been anticipating. What is your absolute favorite Pokemon?
Rotom. Just Rotom. I mean, it's somewhat behind me.
It's behind one of your wings, I think.
My wings are too big.
Well, great choice.
I love Rotom.
Yeah. Once again, thank you so much for joining me, and best of luck on your run.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much for that awesome interview, Lori and Blooddirg. Best of luck in the upcoming run. Folks, we don't want to miss a single bit of that run, and I want to remind everyone that we do have that glitch exhibition incentive open. With a $750 goal, we're currently sitting at $181. With that recent push, big thanks to the Lupine one, who donated $25 that says, "As a proud trans ally, I'm very glad to see Fastest Furs Fall Fest roll around again, and very happy to donate to Trans Lifeline. Best of luck to all the runners still to come." Thank you so much for that generous donation, the Lupine one. And yes, indeed, you are watching Fastest Furs Fall Fest 2024 in support of Trans Lifeline. In 2024, November 13th to 19th marked the annual Transgender Awareness Week, and November 20th marked the annual Transgender Day of Remembrance. We're proud to be putting on this event in hope of raising awareness of the issues facing transgender and gender non-conforming people everywhere. We encourage you to support Trans Lifeline and their life-saving work by making a donation using the command !donate in chat. And for more information, please visit www.translifeline.org. I'm really excited to see what it is that's to come. Coming up next, we've got Super Mario Odyssey, run by Juh0. And she is super stoked that we met that complete Moon Cave incentive. We're gonna see maximum Super Mario Odyssey here with the All Story Moons run. I am super stoked about it. And really excited, as Rad mentioned earlier, that these communities continue to attract a wide variety and diversity of runners to be able to join in the community. And we're so proud here at Fastest First to be showing off her run coming up just a little bit. And of course, we just heard from Blooddirg and all the fun stuff that we're going to be seeing at Pokemon Legends Arceus. Right now, we've got the one bid war for naming the character, where we have $5 for Furt and $5 for Bruce, which means that we're completely open for new names to take the lead, or for either of these to be able to be the front runner. We got a raid from Pakiwu. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming by and for dropping off your community with us. You are watching Fastest Furs Fall Fest, supporting Trans Lifeline. We will be getting that Gastrodon incentive open a little bit later on. We still got some love that we'd love to put in for some of the other incentives that we'd like to have here today. We want to make sure that we get that glitch exhibition run now, don't we? And I think we are certainly within striking distance of that fabled $10,000 milestone. Can we get to 5 digits by the end of this Odyssey run? Chat, I know that you could do it. I know that you can do it. So please, let's go ahead and show some trans rights or human rights love inside the chat and inside our donations. Meowdy to you too, Pakiwoo. And yes, Kombucha, it's so like speedrunning events of all kinds are just super awesome. Oh yes, Pakiwoo, welcome in. We gave you a nice welcome and everything, but welcome to Fastest Furs Fall Fest, supporting Trans Lifeline. Thank you so much for bringing your community into here. Not to worry, we're gonna try to be more on top of the ad stuff throughout, so that you don't get pummeled with those on the pre-roll side of things. But thank you so much for bringing your community in on here. But Kombucha, thank you so much for that kind comment. We put in a lot of hard work here at the Fastest Furs, as does every other